Welcome, guys, to the Hypertrap Masterclass. This class, I designed it to get you set up completely, even if you're a beginner or intermediate or advanced, getting you from basically no knowledge to immediately being able to make music today. And I think it's also very important for some people that are intermediate to also, watch it as well. There's gonna be some things that are kind of obvious right away, but I'm gonna offer insight of like just the immediate setup. Anyway, so let's get started. We got a whole classroom vibe. But this is helping me just structure everything. So, okay, right at the beginning, we got getting started. So we're gonna go over how to get started, literally, making music. So real quick, if you haven't joined the Discord, I highly suggest you do so. But inside the Discord, I'll have some technical recommendations to get you set up. This is literally if you have nothing and you want to just get started right away. So, and this is basically all you need. So, obviously you'll need a computer. This is like my specs and stuff for my PC and Mac, but literally you can get any Mac, bro. Like get the base model Mac. I mean, any computer can pretty much run music production. We're pretty advanced now. For DAW, I highly suggest you get the Ableton Live 12. You can get the intro or whatever, but this suite will just last you a while. I think they also have payment plans now, I provided links for as much as I possibly could as well. And in terms of software like Serum and stuff, Serum, like, this is the only thing you'll need to get to in order to use my packs as well. This is stuff that's like optional. But this is what I use. But definitely optional. This stuff right here. Next up is going to be your interface. I highly suggest if you're a beginner, just get this solo. It's like $100. I'm currently using it right now. Don't even bother with the Apollo, just because it's a big setup and it's expensive. Mic and stuff. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for like the kind of gear and software. But once you get once you get to your DAW, I'm gonna get you set up and like run you down of like how to set up the DAW as well. We'll wait for it to load up. How are you guys doing, by the way? Let me know in the comments, by the way, what year you're on in your journey and like where you're at and kind of things that just want to know more about you guys. Okay, so let's say you just installed Ableton. So I like to use shortcuts to like to pull the menus up. I highly suggest you let me put up. I have this app that's supposed to show it up. Wait, why is it not showing? Whatever. I don't need to like have it show, but it would be cool. Whatever. I'll just play one. It's not showing. Whatever. Okay, you know me. I had to do it, but let's see. This is a shortcut I'm using to open the menu. I'm just gonna get you guys used to using shortcuts. I'm not even gonna show you where it is, just because it's so important to like move fast. So anyway, when you get set up, there's only a few things you need to do real quick. So first, I'll ignore all this. Just go to audio, and then when you connect to your interface, it's gonna pop up right here. So if you're using Windows, I'll probably use DirectX or Wave. Either this one, whichever one works. To be honest, one of them is not gonna work for some reason, and then same with microphone. And it'll be the name of the interface that you got. By the way, 48K hertz is the standard, pretty high quality. I'll just stick with this. And then, what else you would need? I totally forgot to add a MIDI keyboard to the Discord announcement thing. Let me write that down as like a note for me. Wait, add MIDI keyboard. Add MIDI rec. Yeah. So, okay, back to it. I would turn this off, the create analysis files. It just creates another file next to the audio sample, and it's just kind of annoying. But it will make things easier for you, so maybe you don't even worry about that. Now, when it comes to, let's see, what next thing, plugins. So you know when you install Serum, and any other plugin that you might have, just gotta make sure you enable this. You know, it might be in a custom folder and stuff, but you know there's a lot of YouTube tutorials. If you can't find the VST for some reason, there's a lot of tutorials on that. But pretty much if you just like let this do its thing, yeah, like but put like use system folders right here, it's gonna just have the VST open up right away. The VST is Serum basically. If that's the only thing you get, it's just the external synthesizers or effects. Then go over here to record and turn off create fades on clip edges. They're just gonna mess up your drums, bro. Like I hate that they do that. Yeah, and then bit depth 32. Well, actually, wait. Oh, for recording, yes, it is. Bit depth 32 for recording because that's gonna allow more headroom for distortion and stuff. Yeah. So okay, and then after this point, I would go to the first getting started quick setup thing video that is in that was included with like it's the first course in the Discord, by the way. I'll like show it to you right here. It's this one right here. So go to that now and then get your samples and everything set up and your Serum presets installed. Okay guys, so now you should have your samples installed, your Serum presets installed, Ableton ready to go. Next up, we're gonna have, actually, wait, I'm gonna cross this off for a satisfaction feeling. So we got set up, boom, John software. Now, we're actually gonna get started on making music. So quick overview. I feel like the best way to learn how to use a DAW and make music, learn music production, you know, sound design, all that stuff, is to actually make the song, make music, you know. So the way I'm going to go about all this is going to be in a way that teaches you how to work the software while actually making a song. Rather than like, I'm sure it'll just be hella boring to be like, here's where the files are, here's where this is, or whatever. If you know what I mean. So we're going to start by making a beat. So get your DAW all pulled up, and then let's start making a beat. So, oh yeah, I mean, quick overview. Yeah, I'll be showing you how to make a beat with the drum samples, and then getting the whole vibe going of your whole track with the melody, and then song structure, and also like building tools within the DAW. You'll see what I mean by that. So let's get our headphones on. So, okay. So, first things first, it's building the beat, right? Actually, I want to put that right here so we can see what's going on. So, okay. So I'm sure you guys seen my videos on like building a beat, but this is I'm going to show you the step-by-step process. So, and I have an empty project right here to show you how I would start literally from scratch. So what I would do is first I'm gonna select these right here. These are audio tracks and these are MIDI tracks. Audio tracks is what you put audio samples in. MIDI tracks is what you put instruments in, like Serum and such. So I'm gonna select these two right here, and then I'm gonna group Command G or Control G. And so as I do these shortcuts, you'll see it pop up. So just know to look out for that. So I'm gonna group them, and I'm gonna call this drums. Very, very important. So I'm teaching you right now how to organize your project files. Also, I'm like gonna zoom out a little bit. Zoom out so I can see what's going on. Okay. And so we'll just like plan out a little bit: kick, snare, or clap, and then clap, and then hi-hat, hats. I'm pressing tab, by the way. Tab to go downward. Cymbal. Okay, and then we'll add more as we go along. So this is gonna be a drum beat. So we're gonna go, and I'm gonna create just like a little 4-bar loop. I wanna make sure this is actually 4 bars. Yeah, 4 bars. So 4-bar loop, select this area, Control L or Command L if you're on Mac. And then let's go into our drums. These are all drum loops. I'm gonna show you how to build the drum beat yourself, so you can be a boss building your own drum beat, bro. So we go into Hypertrap Production Suite. I'm gonna find all the drums right here. You know, you can just don't get too caught up trying to find the perfect drum, because like you need to know how it sounds in context. First of all, I'm pressing minus and plus to zoom in and out. But if you click and hold this top menu bar, you can also zoom in and out like that. But yeah, so let's see. We did trap for Hypertrap. Should we do trap again? I'm also gonna change headphones because I think I blew out these headphones. The headphones are like buzzing. All right, gang. Back with better headphones. So. We got our kick. Okay. I don't know what I'm saying. Oh yeah, I was thinking of what kind of genre to make right now. We did trap a lot. Let's see. What if we do like what if we do dubstep? Let's do dubstep. We'll do dubstep. So with dubstep, sorry for moving fast by the way, but keep up. No, but you can see the shortcuts right here. So this is designed to get you going right away. So okay. With dubstep, everything is like kind of monotonous a little bit. We can actually mix it up. We can add like a trap beat to the dubstep-y vibe. So we'll skip the kick like that. Wait, what the fuck am I saying? Excuse my language. I don't know if I should be cussing on this. Okay, yeah. Anyway, I don't know why I'm like. Sometimes I like to like mouth the drums. Yeah, grab a dubstep drum. Doom, doom, doom. Do, 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 do. So just to make things easier for you, the snare is going to always be on every, what is it, like the 0.3 right here? Only the kick is going to be changing. You never mess with the snare. The snare is the thing that's going to keep the rhythm solid. If you start moving the snare around, dude, the whole beat's going to be all fucked. Boom, boom. Boom. Alright. So, I'm just moving fast. That. Sweet. Okay, now let's throw on maybe some rides. Yeah, let's throw on like this one right here. And so I'm just dragging it onto like the hats. Sure, it can be a hat. And then I'm gonna just like duplicate. By duplicating, you can just follow my movements. You know, I'm clicking right here and then going like that. Selecting the area. And so I'm like just making different volume variations, you know. You can throw a little bit of reverb right here, but in the send. You can turn warp on, so you can start messing with like a little bit of pitch. It's fine. I'm not gonna mess with that. And then for the BPM, we're gonna do 140. Which is the typical dubstep BPM. And then let's throw a glue compressor on the master. By the way, I'm pressing Command F to search effects. Glue compressor. This will stop it from clipping and stuff, you know. And then we'll throw on probably like some hats and stuff. Let's see. Maybe, let's see. Maybe like, I mean, that's kind of cool. Some hats like that. Pitch it. Pitch it, I mean, bring the volume down like that. So far, I feel like the drum beat's a bit fast paced, but like, you know what? We don't know what this is gonna sound like until we add context, you know. So I'd say, let's see, bring this like that. Maybe this should be on the off beats. Let's see. I'm gonna show you a quick little trick. Just because the rides have loud transients, I'm throwing on a limiter, bringing the release down, and then it's gonna smush the transient. Yeah, that's more dubstepy. Maybe a little less though. And then what you should always make sure to do, guys, now that you got the drum beat, Command or Control S, and then it's gonna start saving. So I'm gonna save, and so now I am saved. Okay, so we got this now. So we got our drum beat. So this is now your drum beat. Okay, so now you can start using it to place around and like build your song. So first things first, make sure this little lock icon is like off. That way, it'll just be a much cleaner experience. I'm gonna Command cut, and I'm gonna place it like, let's see, if this is the intro, this is like the build, let's just do like this here. This is gonna be like our drop for now, you know. And you can start labeling things. So we add a locator, drop, you know, and then this will probably be build for now. Start song structuring, you know. So Command S always to save, keep that as a habit. So now, boom, guys, we have the beat done. Boom. That's how you build a beat, and I'll start showing you how to like do other cool things, you know, along the way. But I'm also like, this thing's turning blue. Whatever. I messed up this marker. Next thing, we're gonna want to build a melody. So first thing, what I want to do is like, I'm gonna copy and paste this to the intro, but I'm gonna put an effect on it. So we're gonna start building our like little effects, you know. Actually, I'm throwing some effects. This is gonna be very, very useful, and I'm gonna show you guys how to build your own little effect chain, you know. So let's throw on like, by the way, this can be done on FL, Ableton, Logic, whatever. And if you by some reason don't want to use Sim Effects, you can just use whatever stock plugin. Yeah, so let's just throw on an EQ, and then I'm gonna do a bandpass filter. All VSTs have a bandpass filter or parametric EQ, so don't worry. So I'm gonna do this right here. What am I doing? I'm gonna turn this right here. I'm just building a little effect chain. So I'm adding a macro. So it allows me to like create like a little bit of a wash stuff going on. This is gonna be like the wetness of a bandpass. Yeah, boy, that's sick. So bring this up like that. Yeah. So just gonna go back to Ableton, and so if you press A, it turns the automation mode on, and then we're gonna put show all parameters so we can see some effects. And we see right here macro 1. And so I'm going to keep it 100%, and then have it like slowly go down. You know, and then I'm going to also automate the wetness of this, or the on and off. So I'm going to turn it off right here. So then I'm going to duplicate, press A again to turn off automation mode. And I'm gonna do this. This is gonna be like for the build. Then if you press like Shift Tab, it goes back and forth between the clip view and like the effects view. So just so you know, I'm trying to document as much as possible what I'm doing here. And then I'm gonna bring this volume down right here, like just so it's like subtle. Sweet. Make sure to save, Command S. And so another thing I'm gonna do is just I'm gonna turn the volume down of this a little bit. Okay, now let's throw on a melody. Start building the song structure. So let's see what we got. I love this. I'm just gonna pick that first one, bro. The first one's epic. So wait, the MIDI should be in here. If I didn't put the MIDI in here, I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Okay, there's gonna be an update to this pack that has the MIDI. Where did I put the MIDI? All right, 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna be giving you guys an update. So if you guys don't have the MIDI, please re-download. I'll put it in the Discord. So, okay. So we have the MIDI right here. So let's put like a, let's see, we've got this. I'm gonna put the bass loop, and also put don't show again. Don't ever really import the BPM information. So it'll just mess up your project. So I'm gonna click this MIDI, and then I'm gonna Command G it as well. And then if you put Command Control, whichever, Control Shift T, and that's gonna create a bunch of MIDI tracks, because this group right here that I made is gonna be called the synths group, or synths and melody, you know. Make sure you group them all together like that. So then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna serum to search. I'm gonna serum to. It's like a verb now. So I searched up the serum 2, and so now I have this as the bass. So we can call this like the bass prog. And so let's see what else we got. Yeah, let's throw the vocal loop on top too. And we'll also just we'll just put it right here. Put the volume down. Reverb. And we can go through some of the presets and see which one might sound nicely with it. Nice. That might be for the drop. Oh, but let me see. Let's try this. Bring up the release. And I'm gonna throw a filter 2 and just put on all of this. And I'm gonna make it also, let's see, it's mono legato, so I'm just gonna put the release more. Might put an octave lower to see. Press Command A to select all and shift down. Yeah, that's nice right here. Nice. Sick. I hear like a da. Nice. Duplicate. Maybe we can reverse. That's kind of cool. I'll put like another track, audio track, and put that as a layer. And this will be lower volume. probably like build up, you know. It's lit. Okay. So we got like basically the melody vibe. So this is like pretty much how you can kind of utilize these melodies. So I duplicated this. This would be called like the bass prog. I'm gonna make this called like, I'm gonna make an ARP of this, of the chords. Show you that you can use these very in very unique and creative ways. So this will be called the ARP, and then I'm gonna add like an ARP type, maybe like ARP like that. Yeah, very Crystal Castles-esque. You know, so we pretty much got like the melody down. Like next, you'll just be adding like, you know, throwing like little effects, you know, like impacts and like all those little things, cool stuff, you know. So I'll just put like a new track and probably call this like just effects. And so we'll duplicate this and let's throw in some like impacts, you know, like just like, yeah, bro. Probably throw in like a smaller one over here. So I'll make this one have no bass because it's the beginning. Oh wait, you know what? It can have bass right here. And so what you can do is you can basically like duplicate this. I just held command and like held click and then dragged it. But you can press command like C and V it. If you press R, it'll reverse it. And so make sure, let's go to here. Let's just put like Complex Pro. And I kind of want to make this like, that's like super slow. I just want to make it an impact like that. So like, or some shit, you know. Okay, dope. This is coming out really dope. Super fun. So now what we're gonna do is with the melody. So we're doing a bit of like the melody and song structure along the way. But as I said, like with the you know, the certain effects, like adding like certain things that can I rename this? Does that mean? No, it doesn't. Whatever. So basically like tools. Okay, building tools within your song. So tools can mean a lot of things, you know. One of them is you know, this these markers right here that tell you like where in the song you are and stuff. The other things that I would do is like wash out filters and stuff. So trying to see if we should do it through, we'll do this through Ableton. Okay, so we have, you know, this synth melody and stuff right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add like an EQ. I'm gonna add like a reverb, and then I'm gonna add limiter. So we're gonna be creating like our own little toolkit, you know. So we're gonna select all three, Command G to group them, and then we're gonna start creating like a toolkit, like a washout thingy majigger. So real quick, I'm gonna turn this into like a high pass, and then this into like a low pass, and then I'm gonna see, what should I do? How should I do this? I think of the best way. I'm gonna churn. I'm gonna put this. Okay, yeah. I mean, there's a million ways that we can route this, but I'm gonna do it this way. So I'm gonna map. Okay, follow along with me. But I want to teach you guys some really cool tricks. So see this power thing? Power. I mean, I don't know. Technically, it's power. The power to the EQ. I'm gonna map it to here. Whoa, guys, I'm going in kind of deep, but hopefully you guys appreciate this. This is for the advanced people. So I want to put the min down to 0, and then max to 1. So that means like, wait, no, min 0 or min 1, max 0. So that means like when it's at 0, it's off, but right when I turn it on, right when I move it up, it turns on. That way it won't mess with the, that way we can turn on the effects on and off whenever, like whenever it's not being used, it won't have any effects, if that makes sense. I'm gonna do the same for all of it, all of this. All of this is all gonna be 1 to 0. That way we don't have to do 2 macros. You know how we do with the certain effects. I had to turn this off. I had to make an automation turn this off. That way everything's gonna be controlled just by this. So it's gonna be called a wash. Washy. Let's add a tilde in there. Okay. So now I'm gonna also map the frequency right here to have it go like probably not that one actually, not that one. Run map. Shortcut galore. Map. I just want to map this one. So when it goes up, it's gonna go right here, and then when it goes down, it's like that. Okay. What else? I'm gonna map it to the Q. I was making sure the recording's still good. Q, but it's gonna go a little bit like that. When it's down, it's gonna be probably like that. Whoa, too high, too fast, too much, too much. Wait, too much still. Like, so we see right now. I'm gonna put this like that. Lit, and then it's also gonna have the wetness of the reverb. Reverb is gonna be pretty long boy. Bro, do you hear that? That's a sick ass watch. Bro, that's some sauce right there, guys. I'm teaching you some sauce right now. Let's map this right here, the limiter as well. That sounds so smooth. It's a smooth. Okay, I don't know what that was about, but so let's bring this up right here. Oh, that sounds so good. I don't know why I love it, but it sounds so good. Okay. Anyway, let's use this now. So I'm gonna bring this. We can use it like this. Let's like automate this right here. We can even have it go down like. Yeah. Come on. Tell me that doesn't sound so satisfying. So that's why I made my tool. So using this mentality that I showed you, you know, feel free to make your own different kinds of effects and special, you know, unique racks that are made for you. I'm gonna call this Hypertrap Wash. And I'm gonna give this to you guys. This whole project file, I'm gonna give this to you guys, by the way, cause I love you guys. So and then we can just move on like real quick. Let's throw on like oh, pink. Yeah. So I'm gonna create a new track. I'm so ADHD. I'm gonna create a new track. I'm gonna group it again, and this one's gonna be called like basses. And so this will be for the drop, you know. So what shall we do for the drop? So right now we know the key of our song is G minor. Just go. Okay, so obviously this is the melody of the song and everything. We can kind of like make like a future bassy type, you know. Let's just I'm gonna like duplicate this. I kind of want to make a future bassy type. Stream 2. Also want to make it pink just because. Boom. So back to hyper. So I'm gonna bring this volume down a bit. It's going crazy. I'm gonna make it fast. Oh, bro, yeah, I hear the bass. So it's gonna be called like I'm just kind of moving, but like I'm just like feeling the vibe, bro. So okay. Let's see what else we got. Oh yeah, let's do like this. Maybe. Maybe longer. It's like old school. If you select all and then press Command Shift U, it should bring up the quantizing. So put start and end. Da-na-na-na. That's sick. See what else we got. You know, I'm just gonna throw it all. I know I was gonna separate them, but I'm just gonna throw it all under here for now because I'm gonna put sidechain afterwards. But let's still make it pink so we can differentiate what's going on. Bro, we're doing it. Okay, I'm gonna show you how to sidechain now. So let's throw on a compressor. Now we got a compressor on here. A compressor. So I'm gonna put so basically what sidechain is you know the scene in the Matrix where Neo is dodging the bullets? So think of it this way. Neo is your synths and basses. This is Neo. The bullets from what's the guy's name? Mr. Anderson. No, he says Mr. Anderson. From the computer, the freaking evil dude. I can't remember his name. The drum is the drums. So the bullets is the drums. So we're gonna have Neo go like to the bullets of the drums. That's a great analogy, guys. You gotta give me props for that. Okay, so I'm gonna click external source and then drums. So it's gonna dodge those freaking bullets, man. So now let's do this. Bring it down, and then. And so we're also gonna put the sidechain filter. So it's only gonna sidechain from the low frequencies. So we can also hear it by pressing this headphone icon right here. Maybe I'll zoom in so you guys can see. Zoom in. I love the zoom in feature. Props to Windows, man. So we can hear the drums. pretty good. All right. Just like looking at it. Okay, so now we can turn this off. Sweet, and that's how you sidechain as well. So now you can go into this washi right here, and you can start like, you know, bringing things in towards the end to kind of like fill it up a bit. You know, you can do more of that, like as little tricks, you know, like here. You know, we'll take out the kick on that one part because it'll be kind of cool if it's like reverse kick this right here. Yeah. You can even throw this wash effect on everything else. So like, let me zoom out a little bit so we can see what's going on. You can throw this, copy it, you can press Command C, throw it on the drums and see what happens. So let's see if we can put like little throws like this. Like this. I want to put like a psh for that one hit. Probably. Oh, whoops. My God, I'm doing Mac shortcuts. My bad. Save just in case. Just for this one hit. Whoa. Hello. I'm gonna turn off my mic on here just in case it causes any mess ups. Just for this one hit, I want to add like a crash or something. So you can type in crash. Crash Bandicoot. You know, maybe like a intense. Maybe I'll throw an impact actually. Impact. But you want to take out the low end. So actually just this. I'm gonna low end, no low end. And then I'm just gonna, actually I like the type of reverb on this, so I'm just gonna copy and paste this. We'll only use it for the reverb. Bring down the volume. And then maybe, wait, so it's, where do we want it again? I'm gonna blend in both these sounds right here. Blend in. Just so I can get a little bit of that whoosh. Yes. Okay, guys. So that's what we did. We freaking did it, y'all. Congrats. High five, guys. Give me a high five right now. Okay, so we learned how to well, it's black now. We learned how to do the melody, how to use melodies from the pack to create your own. You know, the I don't know why it was supposed to pop up right here. So it's G minor. I was supposed to wait. Was it G minor? We wanted to make sure we keep everything. Whoops. G minor. So we want to make sure we put G minor right here. G minor. Save. Oh, what the heck? Why does it do that? That's so dumb. Yeah, that's so dumb. But maybe you can like write it down, put it in like in the save file. You want to make sure you understand like what the key is, you know, to your song. So I mean, put it down somewhere. G minor. Freaking Ableton, bro. So yeah, we learned how to do that, and then we learned how to song structure, especially how to build our own tools, you know, which that is very, very valuable. Don't forget that. Don't you ever forget that. Okay, now what do you do from here? Say that you finish your song. Obviously the song's not finished, but let's just say this is a completed work. What do we do then? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna select the whole area of the track, and then this is gonna be like the selection area is what you're gonna be exporting. So first things first, you're gonna make sure your master is at 0, and then you know you can do a variety of like little tools. Usually these days I haven't been putting anything on the master, just more of like glue compressor or maybe a little bit of compression, multiband compression, but a tiny bit. But just gotta make sure this thing's not going on to the red. Mostly I do everything to mixing now. So now that you have your song, you're gonna go do the selection area right here. Make sure it's selected like that. You know, it's gonna stop right here at the end. So make sure you account for that. Maybe you can put a little bit of leeway so it can kind of fade out or something. But let's say you did it like that. Then you're gonna click File, and then you're gonna export. So make sure the render track is on main. I was trying to zoom in for you guys, but it's fine. Main, and then make sure the start and end length. See right here, we got the end is at 48 right here. Start is at 1. Make sure this is off. Dear God, make sure this is off as well as this off. And then make sure you have it 48K HS. And then yes, PCM is like the dot wave. So make sure it's dot wave, not AIF. Stupid thing. I hate how they put that as default option, man. I'm so dumb. But anyway, dot wave and then 16-bit depth. Okay, no jitter. And MP3 if you want to make it easily shareable, but just keep it as wave, guys. So then you're gonna click export, and then you're gonna put it somewhere where you organize all your files. Then now you have your MP3, or I mean your finished song. Now that you have your finished song, in order to release it officially in stores, you're gonna use a distribution platform, and I suggest DistroKid. It's like the easiest, yeah, like I use it myself, by the way, and I've gotten playlists on Spotify as well. So you're gonna sign up. This is what's gonna get your songs to official stores like iTunes, Spotify, etc., Tidal, whatever else people. I don't even know if anyone listens to those other things, but there's other ones, you know. And then, sorry, if I'm like itching my ear, it's just like, you know, when you get a little sick and your throat gets like itchy. I'm just recovering from a sickness right now. Literally, I was out. I slept for like 2 days, dude. Anyway, so you're gonna use this, and it's gonna make sure it's gonna submit your song to all the official stores. And then, now next up, you're gonna go to like SoundCloud and YouTube, and you're also gonna upload it on here. These are more the independent platforms. These will do that as well, but like you want to also build your profile, so you do it through here yourself as well. And then after that, it's gonna submit, and then you need to make sure you sign up for a couple of things. The first thing you need to make sure you sign up for is It's gonna be artist dot Spotify. Um, I'm gonna make a I'm gonna make a little doc where I put all these links for you guys. Um, um, like a PDF or something. Just gonna, I'll do that afterwards. So you're gonna sign up for these accounts, and then you're gonna want to make sure you sign up for another one called BMI. This is what's gonna like you gotta make sure you register this for this so you can have your publishing and get paid for the publishing of your songs too. I'm just showing you like the real in-depth all this the stuff you need to do, you know. So you're gonna make sure I'll put the link for this as well. But this is like the music business side. Some of you guys might enjoy this. I personally don't. But like you got to do it, otherwise you won't get paid. So it's gonna be Spotify for artists, artists at apple.com. Make sure to do all that. Oh wait, is this? This is claim your artist page. Yeah, it's gonna be right here. Claim your artist page. So yeah. And another quick tip: if you upload with SoundCloud and with like Discord or anything else, don't use their mastering platform, guys. Like, it's always bad, and it's subjective, and it's like they're just preying on people. Like, also like it's gonna put this like AI like feel to your song, and it's gonna just make it worse, guys. Like, just trust me on this one. Just make sure, just have it naturally how you made it. You know, that is always gonna be the best way. But yeah, guys, other than that, you're pretty much ready to go to get started on your freaking music career, guys. Let's go. Congrats. Please make sure to download the update that I'm going to put in the Discord as well. But that is pretty much it. That's how you get started and how to make some dope music. Obviously, I just used one single loop and kind of went crazy. So I'm pretty sure you can imagine how insane it'll be once you just go through the whole thing. So, yeah, guys, good luck and have fun. And thank you again for supporting. And I appreciate you guys. Love you guys very much. Peace. Let me see what you guys make in the Discord. Bye.